See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, Brad. Cheese, 10 more, go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost premium meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
To show families that Land of Frost Premium Lunch Meat has generous portions for an affordable price, we got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost premium meat.
Smasher Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smasher Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat, and even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, Brad. Cheese, 10 more, go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost premium meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
To show families that Land of Frost Premium.
Ready to go. Number 25. Brody. Ely.
Batting second. Number 7. Dalton Jones. Batting third. Number 13. Brooks Rucker. Batting fourth. Number 4. Kaysen Jones. Batting fifth, number 9, C.J. Wall. Batting sixth, number 15, Clayton Tapp. Batting seventh, number 23, Parker Prevost. Batting eighth, number 12, Lane Adams. Batting ninth, number 99, Lucas Gentry. Batting 10th, number 17, Luke Rader. Batting 11th, number 8, Jackson Robert. Also on the team, number 2, Mo Wiggin. The manager, Jared Eli. The coaches, Jimmy Tapp, Stuart Jones. And now the starting lineup from Louisiana. The home team on the scoreboard. Leading off, number 12, Emil Bro. Batting second, number 5, Trey Craig. Batting third, number 3, Bo Manali. Batting fourth, number 11, Brody Manali. Batting fifth, number 7, Brock Todd. Batting sixth, number 15, Luciano Wyndham. Batting seventh, number 27, Hayes Corbello. Batting eighth, number 9, John Facian. Batting ninth, number 1, Cameron Brasino. Batting 10th, number 21, Brady Bear. Batting 11th, number 2, Colin Crucia. And batting 12th, number 10, Andrew McDonald. The manager, Ryan Malone. Coaches, Jeff Todd, John Prisciano.
Welcome back to the 2026 DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports. I'm Kevin Maloney bringing you today's game. Just a couple minutes behind. That's good. We had a run roll in front of us. This one is Pontiff, Louisiana, today's home team, and the visiting team on the scoreboard is from Van Cleve, Mississippi. Today's game stream is brought to you by Synergy Sports and Entertainment, the official broadcast partner of Diamond Youth Baseball. Here are today's starting lineups brought to you by Lando Frost Deli Meats. First for the visitors, leading off for Van Cleve, 25 at shortstop, Brody Ely. Batting second and pitching, 7, Dalton Jones. Batting third in center field, 13, Brooks Rucker. Batting fourth at first base, 4, Kason Jones. Batting fifth and catching, 9, C.J. Wall. Batting sixth at third base, 15, Clayton Tapp. Batting seventh at second base, 23, Parker Prevost. Batting eighth in right field, 12, Lane Adams. Batting ninth, 99, Lucas Gentry. Batting 10th, 17 in left field, Luke Rader. Batting 11th in the 8 hole is Jackson Roberts. And not playing today, he's injured, is number 2, Mo Wiggins. The manager is Jared Ely. The assistants are Jimmy Tapp and Stuart Jones. Let's set the Pontiff, Louisiana lineup for you. Leading off at shortstop, 12, Emil Bro. Batting second at center field, 5, Trey Craik. Batting third at third base, 3, Bo Malone. Batting fourth at second base, Brody Manley. Batting fifth and catching 7, Brock Todd. Batting sixth, 15, Luciano Wyndham. Batting seventh at first base, 27, Hayes Corbello. Batting eighth in left field, 9, John Facian. Batting ninth and pitching, 1, Cameron Brasino. Batting 10th and the 9 and in right field, 21, Brady Bear. Batting 11th is 2, Colin Crucia, and batting 12th is 10, Andrew McDonald. The manager is Ryan Malone. The coach is Jeff Todd and John Facian. If you're listening from the Pontiff, Louisiana area, I'm going to try my absolute best to not slaughter your names. I did go down and get the pronunciations before the game, but I know it's very difficult to get these names right, and I'm going to try my best. I do have it written down here. Those are today's starting lineups brought to you by Lando Frost Deli Meats. This broadcast is proudly sponsored by Smash It Sports, the online pro shop with the largest selection of baseball and softball gear at the guaranteed lowest prices. Shop smashitsports.com. Today's game is brought to you in part by Sadler Insurance. They have been the endorsed insurance provider for DYB for decades. Think of Sadler Insurance for all your sports insurance needs for all different types of sports and activities. Quotes are available instantly at sadlersports.com. Today's game stream is brought to you by Synergy Sports and Entertainment, the official broadcast partner of Diamond Youth Baseball. Our experienced team of professional announcers, producers, and camera operators are excited to bring you live coverage all this week. Over 100 years of combined experience, Synergy Sports is a full-service sports media and marketing company offering end-to-end video coverage, sports broadcasting, sponsorship, acquisition, and promotion of your company's special events. Check us out at synergysportsproductions.com. Here is Brody Ely leading it off for Van Cleve, Mississippi. Both teams wearing white. First pitch popped up. Second baseman, that's Manali, squeezes it for the first out. One pitch, one out here in the top of the first inning. The only way I can tell the difference of these two teams is Pontiff, Louisiana has the purple socks. So I'll have to pay special attention to that so I don't get crossed up on the teams here. This is Dalton Jones. I'll tell you how both of these teams got here to today's winner's bracket game. Here's a hard hit ball to left field. It's going to land fair down the left field line. Runner's going to go past second base, going to try for three. Oh, he's about 15 feet away, going back to second base, going to get caught in a rundown. He's got to know for sure. You can see the third base coach tell him, hold at the bag, and he got 3/4 of the way through the bag and decided to go back. So he's going to double and be thrown out. I guess that one went 7 to 6 to 5, maybe to 4. So Dalton Jones just got caught in no man's land there. At that point, you're 3/4 of the way through the base. Go ahead and go for third. I'd rather be thrown out at third than getting thrown back out at the bag at second. So a big break there for Pontiff, Louisiana. Here's a base hit into center field. That would have scored the first run of the ball game. Instead, it's just a 2-out single up the middle. That was Brooks Rucker. Here's the first baseman for Cason Jones. Defensively for Pontiff, Louisiana. In the outfield, it's Facian, Crake, and Bear. Around the diamond third to first, it's Malone, Bro, Manali, Corbello. Brasino is your pitcher, and Todd is your catcher. This one's popped up third base. Third baseman Malone makes the catch. And off the field in the top of the first inning is the Pontiff defense. They allow no runs on 2 hits, no errors. 1 left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the first inning. Pontiff, Louisiana coming to bat for the first time. You're watching the 2026 DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
For an affordable price, we got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smash Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at that. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Back here in Laurel, Mississippi, the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports. We'll tell you how these two teams got to this winner's bracket game. For Van Cleve, Mississippi, they won 11-0 yesterday over Florida. Clayton Tapp was the story of the game. 5 innings pitched, 2 hits, no runs, 11 strikeouts, no walks. And at the plate, he was 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs. 9 of their 11 players with a hit, 4 with multiple hits. For Pontiff, Louisiana, they also won 11-0, but they beat Arkansas. Luciano Wyndham and Brock Todd combined for a 1-hitter. So these two teams yesterday allowed a combined 3 hits. Here's Emil Bro for Pontiff, Louisiana. Defensively for Mississippi, in left field is Rader, center field Rucker, Adams in right, Tapp at third, Ely at short. Prevost at second. Got a couple Joneses here. Let's see. Kaysen Jones at first base. Dalton Jones pitching. And C.J. Wall catching. Called strike 3 on the outside corner to Bro to lead this game off. Bring up Trey Crake. We did not find any bio sheets for these two teams. I was definitely looking for them, and I did not see any. So not sure if they didn't turn them in or they got misplaced up here, but have been giving kind of some nuggets about both of these teams and all our participating teams throughout the tournament. Unfortunately, do not have anything for these teams. It's lined in the right field for a base hit for Crake. So 1 on here in the bottom of the first inning. We'll bring up Bo Malone. Bo Malone.
The batter, number 3, Malone. Number 15, Dallas Taylor.
In there for a strike, 1-1. Brody Manali and the on-deck circle. He'll be followed by Brock Todd if he were to reach.
Number 5, Eli Doolin.
Inside almost hits him. And Crate going to take off on the wild pitch to second base. So a runner in scoring position for Malone. Swings through that one, 2-2.
Cody Rogers.
Popped up. This one's going to get out of play.
Nope. Man,
Oh, he's going to make the catch up against the fence. I'm sorry, Mr. Tapp. I cut it short for you over there. Didn't give you a chance to catch that one. So he's going to foul out to the third baseman, Clayton Tapp. Nice job staying with that one. Here's Brody Manali with 2 away. Ball gets away again from the catcher. Runner's going to move up to third with 2 away. Here's a hard hit ball into the outfield. That's going to score the first run of the game. An RBI single for Manali, and it's 1-0 Pontiff, Louisiana.
At the plate. Number seven. Brock Todd. Let's give Wall another round of applause for that point.
Brock Todd with Pontiff, Louisiana on top by a run. Two teams that scored 11 runs yesterday and allowed a combined 3 hits. I mentioned that Clayton Tapp yesterday had 11 strikeouts, no walks, 2 hits for Van Cleve, Mississippi. Here's a ground ball back to the pitcher, Jones. He'll throw it over to first to the other Jones. So Pontiff, Louisiana gets 1 run
Jones 16 pitches.
on 2 hits, no errors, 1 left on base. We played 1 in Laurel. Louisiana leads Mississippi 1-0. You're watching the 2026 DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, bread. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost premium meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Back here in Laurel, Mississippi, first pitch coming up here in the top of the second inning. Defensive changes for Louisiana. Crucia now in right field. Wyndham at third. McDonald is your new catcher. Couple substitutions for Louisiana. 1-1 the count to C.J. Wall, the 5-hole hitter. Van Cleve had a chance to get the first run of the game. Dalton Jones doubled and was thrown out running back to the bag at second base when he was about 3/4 of the way to the bag. Kind of got hung up. Didn't know whether to go or stop. And then the very next batter hit a single in center field that would have scored him from third. So they trail 1-0 instead of it being a 1-1 ball game. That wind continues to whip out there in the outfield. It's been right to left all day. Pretty strong wind. Wall going to try to bunt his way on. And he's going to get thrown out by a step. Nice job. That's the new third baseman, Wyndham. Just came in the game. Luciano Wyndham with the 5-3 put out.
At the plate. Number 15. Clayton Tapp.
Here's Clayton Tapp. He struck out 11 yesterday, and he's also 2 for 3 at the plate with 3 RBIs. Fouls this one back at the screen. That ball just misses outside. It's 1-1. Tapp, Prevost, and Lane Adams due up. Ball's hitting to right field. Crucia, the new right fielder, sees it drop right in front of him. Will be a base hit for Clayton Tapp, his third hit of the weekend. Here's Parker Prevost.
Now batting number 23, Parker Prevost.
Third hit of the game for Van Cleve. Here's a ball hit into center field. That's going to be down for a base hit. They're going to hold the runner, so underneath the glove of Crake out there in center field, and it's back-to-back singles to put runners on first and second with one away for Lane Adams.
To the plate, number 12, Lane Adams.
Two teams that scored 11 runs yesterday. Fouled back. The winner of this game is going to get the winner of Texas and South Carolina at 4:15 later today. Swings through that one for a strike. Lays off the 0-2 pitch there. This one is hit into left field. They're going to try to throw the runner out at third. It's a wild throw. It's not going to score. So it's just going to be another single into left. That's about the only play he had. I don't want to give a fielder's choice on that because that's a base hit any day of the week. But if you threw him out, it would have been a fielder's choice. So I'll just give him the single there. So 3 singles in a row, and they are loaded for Mr. Gentry, Lucas Gentry. The extra hitter. Fouls off the first one, not in a position right now. 5 hits now for Van Cleve. So far, nothing to show for it, but they've got ducks on the pond. This one's lined out in the gap in right center field. It may roll almost all the way to the wall. 2 runs are going to score. Throw comes in from the outfield, and Van Cleve on top, 2-1. Thanks to Lucas Gentry's RBI, 2 RBI double. And now runners at second and third with a 2-1 lead.
To the plate, number 17, Luke Rader.
Luke Rader now steps up. Van Cleve trying to do a little bit more damage. They've got 2 in scoring position. Mentioned yesterday, 9 of their 11 players had a hit yesterday for Van Cleve. 4 of those with multiple hits. Two one coming to Rader. Pops this one up. Right fielder was playing it perfectly. That's Crucia, who came in let a ball land in front of him earlier in the inning, and this one he played it just right. And that keeps the runners at third and second for Jackson Roberts.
Number 8, Jackson Roberts.
So had he been playing where he was earlier in the inning, that may have scored 2, but he was playing in the perfect spot. Ground ball, third base. That ball checked up there at third, and still a strong throw from Wyndham to get the third out of the inning. So despite that ball just doing a little backspin action, able to come up and fire to get the final out of the inning. But Van Cleve scores 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They strand 2. We'll head to the bottom of the second inning. Gentry's 2-run double, the difference so far in this game. Back shortly at the 2026 DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
To show families that Land of Frost Premium Lunch Meat has generous portions for an affordable price, we got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smash It Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash It Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at SmashItSports.com today.
Welcome back to the 2026 DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports. DYB is dedicated to building the youth in our communities to become the responsible leaders and parents of tomorrow. The real goal is to teach teams fair play, love of God and country, and leave them better equipped for life. Help us in the DYB program by offering your services as a volunteer. There's no better calling. This ball's hit right at Kason Jones at first base for the first out. That was Luciano Wyndham. This is Hayes Corbello. Two defensive changes, Gentry now in right, and in left field is Jackson Roberts. Pontiff, Louisiana took the lead on an RBI single by Manali in the first, and then Van Cleve responded in the second. Ground ball. Kason Jones going to step on the bag again. There's 2 away. Here's number 9, John Facian. His dad, the third base coach, John Facian. One ball and 1 strike. Facian. Team Louisiana trying to stay in the winner's bracket. They trail 2-1. Mark Easley will bring you the last 2 games of the day here on the DYB YouTube channel. Outside 2-1. Count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just misses 3-2. Our first game of the day was an 11-0 win for Troup County, Georgia over Halifax, Virginia. It's our second game on Raising Cane's Field today. It'll be a break after this game and then 2 more later this afternoon. And Facian draws a walk. Here's Cameron Brasino, the pitcher.
Number 1.
One ball and 1 strike. Yesterday for Pontiff, Louisiana, on the mound, it was Luciano Wyndham and Brock Todd combining for a 1-hitter. For Van Cleve, it was the story of the game, Clayton Tapp. No runs, 11 strikeouts on 67 pitches. Count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Van Cleve about an hour and 45 minutes, give or take, from Laurel. This one gets away from the catcher. Runner going to go down and getting scoring position. Count now is run full. Payoff pitch misses outside, back-to-back walks. Pontiff Playground, about 147 miles from here, so just a little over a couple hours.
Number 21, Brady Bear.
We'll bring out a visit from Team Mississippi's coaching staff. That'll give us a chance to tell you a little bit more about DYB. Each year, teams set their sights on reaching the Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Every summer, teams from 11 southeastern states compete for the number 1 position. Why not combine your vacation with a week of championship youth baseball at the DYB World Series? It's an all-volunteer youth program. There are no paid officials from the national level down. All the officials serve out of love for their communities and the children that participate. Join us by volunteering in your local league and help our children become the leaders of tomorrow. Here's Brady Bear. 2 on, 2 out, bottom of the second. Ground ball to third, tap. Can't come up with it, and it's going to load the bases. So what might have been an ending fielder's choice step on the bag at third now has the bases loaded with 2 outs for Colin Crucia. Takes a called strike.
Number two, Colin Crucia.
He's the number 11 hitter in the order.
35 pitches. 35 pitches.
Pontiff, Louisiana with 12 in their lineup today. For Van Cleve's just 11. Mo Wiggins injured in that 12 spot. So Crucia trying to tie this game up, or perhaps help Pontiff, Louisiana retake the lead. Just a little bit high to the umpire's liking. 2-1. Swings through that one, 2-2. Jones with a chance to strand them loaded. Big pitch coming here. Got him looking. Strike 3. And he escapes a bases loaded jam. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 3 left on base. And Van Cleve is able to get off the field without giving up the go-ahead run. We've played 2 complete in Laurel, Mississippi. Mississippi 2, Louisiana 1. Back shortly at the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
While managing work and family chaos, Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at that. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, bread. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost premium meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Back here at the 2026 DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports. Defensively for Louisiana, some guys returning to their original positions. Malone at third, Bear in right, Todd back catching, Facian in left, Brasinho into his 3rd inning of work. Mentioned that Van Cleve is only batting 11 today, so this is Ely back to the top of the order. So far, Brasinho has allowed 2 runs on 6 hits. Van Cleve is stranded 3 in the game. Pontiff is stranded 4. Ball's hit down to left. Facian makes a nice catch. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, Dalton Jones.
Here's Dalton Jones. He doubled. He was the one that got caught in no man's land, didn't know what to do. He got both signs from his third base coach. Got the go, 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 and the stop, stop, stop. And then he got caught, hung up about 3/4 the way to the bag.
Batting third, number 21, Parker Heyman. Batting fourth, number 45, Colt Kendall.
2-0 the count to Dalton Jones.
Batting fifth, number 13, Brady.
Pitcher today for Pontiff. Ball's lined into right field. Bear giving chase. He'll make it right in front of the line. And there's 2 away. So after that 2-run double, Briseño has retired the last 4. Here's Brooks Rucker. He singled in the first.
Play 13, Walker.
Takes the ball outside.
35. 34. I'm just wanting it.
2-0.
That's 35 pitches. 35 pitches.
Popped up foul out of play. Briseño trying to do the first 1-2-3 inning for Louisiana. 7 came to the plate last inning. He's behind 3-1. And it's a 2-out walk. Rucker on base for the second time. Here's Cason Jones, the cleanup hitter, playing first base today. He popped up in the first. Outside again, 2-0.
40 pitches. 40 pitches.
Line drive into center field, and Craik will squeeze it for the final out. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of the third inning. Pontiff, Louisiana trails 2-1. They'll have the top of the order. They'll have 12-1-2 due up when we come back. You're watching the 2026 DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
To show families that Land of Frost Premium Lunch Meat has generous portions for an affordable price, we got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smash It Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash It Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at SmashItSports.com today.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with a bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline.
Back here at the 2026 DYB World Series, Pontiff, Louisiana trails 2-1, bottom of the third. There's a called strike to the 12-hitter Andrew McDonald. Raider back in left field, Adams back in right field for Mississippi. Here's a ground ball to short. Ely gonna have to make a quick throw, not in time. It's gonna be an infield single for McDonald. Third hit of the game for Pontiff, Louisiana. Good little crowd for both of these teams today. You see on your screen some tents down the third base line, and then also you'll see more Mississippi fans in right field. Speaking of right, here's Adams making a great play for the first out of the inning. He just came back into right field and made his presence known awfully quick. Ball's hit shallow, of course, dealing with that wind across his body, and a great catch on his knees for the first out. There's a called strike. Ball's going to be thrown back to first. Is that Lake Jordan with that camera work over there? Let's go, Lake. I see you working. We don't have the high-profile broadcast at Jones College like we do here for the DYB World Series. As you saw a look there at the pitcher, Jones. Tie his shoelace. Now we're back ready for play. Tying run on base for Pontiff, Louisiana. One and one. Craig singled, advanced to second on a wild pitch, third on a wild pitch, and scored on Manali's RBI single. Ground ball to third. Tap tried to backhand it and couldn't. Runner's going to go all the way up to third base, and it's going to be a double for Craig. 2 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the third. That would have been a tough play by Tap. Even if he fields that ball, he's not throwing the runner out at first base. But he just misses it, tried to backhand it right down that third base line, and it's second and third now for Bo Malone. It's a hard hit ball in the gap in right center field. That's going to roll all the way to the fence. 1 run's in, 2 runs in. Malone trying to get 3. Going to be safe underneath the tag. A 2-run RBI triple for Bo Malone, and Pontiff, Louisiana back on top 3-2.
Number 11, Manali.
Just underneath the tag of Tap. Here's Brody Manali. RBI single in the first. Base hit's going to score another here. Back and forth we go. Thought this would be a pretty good matchup today. Both of these teams won 11-0 yesterday. Going to be a visit at the Circle or on the mound. Make plays at any position with Wilson A2K and A2000 baseball gloves. Designed with long-lasting pro stock leather and trusted by elite players like Mookie Betts and Ellie De La Cruz. Visit wilson.com to learn more and find your next favorite glove. Today's game brought to you by Lando Frost. Find their brands in supermarkets nationwide, landofrost.com. They started their youth sports initiative in 2003. It provides funds to help cover costs associated with operating youth organizations. landofrost.com. After that brief visit, back here to some baseball, 2-0 Manali. Both of these starting pitchers so far have thrown over 40 pitches. Catches the outside corner, and that was the 50th pitch from Dalton Jones. Mentioned the winner of this game is going to play again today. Have a couple-hour break. 3 straight now have reached for Pontiff, Louisiana, and they got runners on the corners for Brock Todd. Todd grounded out in the first.
Number seven. Todd.
Ground ball to second. Prevost can't come up with it, and it's going to allow the runner to score. It's going to be an E4. Todd's going to get the RBI because that run's going to score regardless. But the runner's going to move up to second base on that said error. And it's now first and second, and a 4-2 Pontiff lead.
Number 15, Wendell.
Going to have a runner at first base. That should be whoever got the out. I think that's Bro running at first base. Should be number 12. I think that's how that works, right? Whoever recorded the last out comes out and runs. Todd's also the catcher, so that's why he's running. And this is, I got the saddest news of the day, I think, out in right field. It looks like the splash pad is being worked on. You don't like to see that. We need that water out there in right field. It looks like they're doing some work out there in the splash pad. I was wondering why my son wasn't out there, and now I know why. But if you see out there on your shot, that's the worst thing that I've seen out here in 2 weeks is no water flowing from the splash pad. A strikeout swinging of Wyndham, and there's 2 away. Brings up Hayes Corbello. He grounded out in the second. Fouled into the netting that's all around the press box here. Sometimes you'll see 3 or 4 balls hung up there at a time. There's strike 1 to Corbello. Dalton Jones. Now this will be his 57th pitch of the game. Pop fly, left field line. Third baseman giving chase, can't come up with it, was tapped. Count will be 0-2. Pontiff has retaken the lead here in the bottom of the third. They trailed 2-1. And now have retaken that lead. They led 1-0 in the first. One and two. Called strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts are Mr. Jones. But 3 runs score on 2 hits, no errors, 2 left on base. Pontiff, Louisiana retakes the lead with a 3-run third. We'll head to the 4th. You're watching the 2026 DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, bread. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost Premium Meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Welcome back to the 2026 DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports. Still work being done at the splash pad. Now we've got a golf cart out there. We've got 4 men in pants out there. They're trying to figure it out. My son is out there and he's just absolutely disgusted. He's not out there right now, but you see a couple kids with their shirts off, like just waiting when the water turns back on, like, please get me out there in the water. My son has come up there disgusted, and he's trying to ask what is going on. Another hot day here in Laurel. Heat index pushing 103. And you see the 2 kids on your screen there. They're just wondering, like, please, I'm begging you, get this fixed. Back to some baseball here. Here's C.J. Wall. He grounded out on a bunt in the second. Van Cleve now trailing again, this time 4-2. Ground ball to third. Malone, a slow roller. Nice stretch at first base by Corbello, 1 away.
To the plate. Tap.
So defensive changes for Louisiana. Luciano Wyndham now at third base. And Malone, who was at third, is in left. I know you're worried about the splash pad. We're going to keep you updated the next couple innings. Hits him on the armor there on his left arm, and he's going to be in with a hit by pitch. So Clayton Tapp on at first base. It brings up Parker Prevost. He singled and scored in the second. And now Brasinho having a talking to, just maybe to settle him down. He's thrown 48 pitches so far. Just a very quick word from Louisiana coach and staff. outside. This is where Van Cleve scored its runs. It was a Tap single, a Prevost single, an Adams single, and then a Gentry 2-run double that got them on the board. So this is the part of their lineup where they did the damage in the second, trying to recreate that here in the fourth. Popped up. It's going to get out of play. Count's going to stay at 1-2. Again, popped up. Is this going to stay in play? It does. Corbello will make the catch in foul territory for the second out. Here's Lane Adams. He singled in the second. Popped up in the outfield. Right fielder Krusha makes the catch. And despite a one-out hit by pitch, no runs, no hits, no errors, one left on base. Pontiff, Louisiana trying to add to a 4-2 lead. When we come back, you're watching the 2026 DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
Has generous portions for an affordable price. We got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smash Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at that. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. And the lights are brightest. Those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country. Playing for the love of the game. Playing for glory.
John Fassian's going to lead it off. We have breaking news from Laurel, Mississippi. The splash pad is up and functional. My son, my oldest son, here comes the little 1-year-old too. If you get a chance to go back out there, the 1-year-old is all the way to the left. But there's about 5 kids out there now, and they got that thing working. How about Laurel Parks and Rec getting that thing up and working? You can see my little one over there, both of my sons out there. Great job by the Parks and Rec people getting it up and running so fast. Facian walked in the second inning. Got some defensive changes for Mississippi I will give to you. Popped up in the infield. Is it going to stay in the park? It does. Mr. Wall with a nice catch behind home plate. Defensively, Roberts now in left, Gentry in right. Dalton Jones, who was pitching, is now at short. Ely was at short, went to second. This is Bersinho. He walked in the second. Takes a called strike. Just misses inside. Good game here. Second game of the day on the DYB YouTube channel. Whoever wins this game is going to come back and play in a couple hours. Going to have a short break. The next game not scheduled until 4:15. Then you'll have a 6 o'clock game with the D1 majors. Trying to give you an update of what's going on with the other game, too. Here's a ground ball. It's going to get through the 5-6 hole for an infield single for Bersinho. The other game going on right now, who the winner of this team will play. See if we can see. It's Texas and Lancaster who are playing right now. Ball's going to be just foul. So that game is going on behind us, and Texas leads South Carolina 5-0. So if these scores hold, you'll have Nacogdoches, Texas, and Pontiff, Louisiana playing at 4:15 here on the network. There's a Nacogdoches, Texas, and then a Natchitoches, Louisiana, spelled the exact same way. Runner gets back to first. Bear reached on an error in the second inning. Out of the zone, 2-1. Three and one. A 3-run third for Pontiff is why they lead it. A 2-run triple from Malone, and then an error allowed Malone to score. Counts 3-2. Watches that one for ball 4, and there's 2 on with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Crucia will now come up. He struck out in the second. That was the final out of the inning. He's got 2 on with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th.
The batter, number 2, Crucia.
Nice stop by Wall to keep it in front of him. Doesn't allow the runners to move up any bags. That ball just misses up. It's 2-0. Provost, the new pitcher, he started the game at second. Dalton Jones has moved to short. That's in there for a called strike. Three and one. And he's going to walk another batter, and it's going to be bases loaded for Pontiff, Louisiana, for the 12-hitter, Andrew McDonald. He singled and scored in that 3-run third, and there's going to be a visit on the mound, and we might see a change here. And we will. So we'll step away for this defensive change and be back here shortly from Laurel, Mississippi at the 2026 DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, bread. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost Premium Meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Show families that Land of Frost Premium Lunch Meat has generous portions for an affordable price. We got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smash It Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash It Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices.
Go back here at the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports. Brody Ely moving from second to pitch. Provost going to second. First pitch is a called strike. He comes into a tough situation here, loaded with 1 out. Facing the number 12 hitter in the order, McDonald, who's already singled and scored. It's an important out if you are Mississippi. Louisiana could really open this thing up with a base hit. Outside corner, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Popped up down the first base line, out of play, 2-2. Third pitcher used for Mississippi. Fouls this one away. Count remains at 1-2. Second time through the order for Louisiana. Six hits. Popped up to third base. That's exactly what you wanted if you were Ely. And there's 2 away. The bases stay loaded for the top of the order. And Emil Bro. He's 0 for 2. He's got a chance to help out his cause with a Base hit right here. Runner's going to be on the move with 2 outs. I called strike 1. Ground ball, second base, Provost. In time. How about that? You come in with the bases loaded, 1 out, and you get a pop out and a ground out to strand them loaded. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, 3 left on base. That's 9 left on base for Pontiff, Louisiana. And we'll take a hydration break and be back for the 5th inning in about 5 minutes here. You're watching the 2026 DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
Coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasted, bread. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost premium meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Show families that Land of Frost premium lunch meat has generous portions for an affordable price. We got help from AI. Oh yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost premium meat.
Smash It Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash It Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at that. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasted and bread. Cheese, 10 more, go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost premium meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Show families that Land of Frost premium lunch meat has generous portions for an affordable price. We got help from AI. Oh yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost premium meat.
Back here at the 2026 DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports. New right fielder is Bear. He was out there earlier in the game, and McDonald now back catching for Louisiana, who leads it 4-2 after 4. After the hydration break, we're back ready for play. Lucas Gentry leads it off. We had a discussion going in the break about pitch count. At this level, 75 is the threshold for AAA. For the 12-year-olds, for the majors, it's 85. So we're curious to see if Bersenio will try to go as long as he possibly can and then exit with the pitch count, or see what happens here. He's allowed 2 runs on 6 hits. He's behind 2 balls and a strike. Thrown 56 pitches now. Behind 3-1. Ground ball to third. Wyndham. 1 hops to first. Hey, what a scoop by Corbello, making it look easy there. A 5-3 put out to lead off the top of the 5th. Fielded it clean. Throw was a little low in the dirt, but the scoop, the backhanded scoop by Gentry. Here's Rader. He flew out to right field in the 2nd inning. Ball hit into left. Another play. Nope. Say the ball's going to hit the ground. That'll be a single. Yep, stay on the bag there. The third base coach did put. What? Now he's. Okay. He set out. Okay. I'm telling you, he pointed down that ball was down. But we'll switch it up. Just not very demonstrative with the call there. I thought he trapped it too. He's pointing down that the ball's down on the ground, and then somebody changes the call. And how about that? A 1-2-3 inning. That was what, 4 pitches? And Van Cleve, Mississippi, who thought they had a 1-out single, it ends up going 5-3, L7, L5, and now Pontiff, Louisiana, with lots of momentum. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. You're watching the 2026 DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
Sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash It Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Welcome back to the 2026 DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports. It's Trey Craik, Bo Malone, and Brody Manali due up for Pontiff, Louisiana, trying to add to a 4-2 lead. This is where some of the damage has been for Louisiana. Craik is 2 for 2, has scored 2 runs. Malone, a 2-run triple, and then Manali, an RBI single. So these next 3 hitters are responsible for 3 of the 4 runs. Called strike. They're all seeing Mr. Brody Ely for the first time, though. Third pitcher used by Mississippi. And now Craik is 3 for 3, a couple singles and a double. Luke Rader now back in left field. This is Malone, Bo Malone. He's 1 for 2 with a 2-run triple. Lane Adams back in right field. We've changed right fielder now 6 times in this game. 5 times in left field. Four-pitch walk, and there's 2 on, nobody out for Louisiana. Manali coming up. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI single and a walk. The wind has picked back up here, blowing pretty hard from right to left again. It's definitely been a little bit cooler today. To be 86 degrees on August 1st is, thank you, is what I'll say. Because, I mean, it feels like, of course, it still feels like 96, 97, but you got a wind out there. That helps you a little bit. Came in and hit him, and they are loaded.
Number seven. Todd.
Now a visit from the coach and staff for Mississippi. It's danger zone right here, loaded with no outs. Brock Todd coming to the plate. Ely has thrown 16 pitches. He was at second base and moved to pitch. We had a game yesterday that was kind of similar. Just get you that first out, and it really helps you calm down a little bit, or get that first strike after the mound visit, and should help you out. Infield playing in. It's a 2-run ball game. Misses outside for ball 1. One and one. That was, I would only assume that was the manager, Jared Ely, who came out there and get a chance to tell his son on the mound, I believe in you, lock you in, throw some strikes, let your defense work behind you. Popped up in the gap in right center. That's going to score 1. It got hung up in the wind, so it only is going to let 1 run score. That's very fortunate, because if that ball's still rolling, that's going to score at least 2 or 3. The runners had to hold up just to make sure that that ball was going to land. And just that brief hesitation was enough to only allow an RBI single. That could have been bases clearing when it really comes down to it. Here's Luciano Wyndham.
At the plate,
0 for 2. Feels like that's a big insurance run. You're Mississippi just wanting a ground ball in the infield. You get the force at home. Wild pitch down in the dirt. That's going to score another, and it's 6-2. All the runners move up on the wild pitch. Malone comes around to score. And it's now a 4-run cushion for Pontiff, Louisiana. The other game going on behind us. Nacogdoches, Texas leads 5-1. That game also in the 5th, so Pontiff, Louisiana, and Nacogdoches, Texas would meet at 4:15 if the scores hold. This one's popped up to second base, Provost, and there's 1 away.
number 27, Corbello.
Hayes Corbello, he's 0 for 2 today. Trying to pick up a couple RBIs. Watches that one down in the dirt. A run in the first, 3 in the third, 2 here in the 5th. And you can tell that Ely is just trying to make the Louisiana hitters chase something off the plate. Misses high, 3-0. You can tell he's visibly frustrated too. He's wanting to throw some strikes, but right now just doesn't have it. And that one misses too, and it's going to be a wild pitch that's going to score another run. And the runner's going to take off for second base as that ball scoots away. So a walk. The runner moves up on that ball that was just rolling around there in the infield. And it plates another run, and it's 7-2. Runners at second and third. You can tell Ely is just very, very emotional right now on the mound. He may have caught a cleat too coming into home plate there. He tried to make the tag on the ball that was hit high, but this is just some raw emotion right here. That's what you get at this level. He's frustrated with himself. He's going to come out of this game. Not an elimination game, so Van Cleve will get a chance to play again. But very emotional and frustrated Ely, and it'll turn the ball over to a new pitcher for Van Cleve. Gentry is now coming on to pitch. This is a chance for us to tell you a few words from our sponsors here. Wilson Baseball. Make plays at any position with Wilson A2K and A2000 baseball gloves. Designed with long-lasting pro stock leather and trusted by elite players like Mookie Betts and Ellie De La Cruz. Visit wilson.com to learn more. Today's game is brought to you in part by Sadler Insurance. They've been the endorsed insurance provider for DYB for decades. Quotes are available instantly at sadlersports.com, the official insurance provider to Diamond Youth Baseball. Today's game is also brought to you by Lando Frost. They started their youth sports initiative in 2003, which provides funds to help cover costs associated with organizing and operating youth sports organizations. Find out more at landofrost.com. And a special thanks to Diamond Youth Baseball for trusting the Synergy Sports Productions crew to bring DYB players, family, and friends a fun and entertaining World Series broadcast for the last 2 years. We'll look forward to returning again next year from Orangeburg, South Carolina. Gentry continuing to warm up on the mound. The fourth pitcher used by Mississippi, and right now it's just you're trying to limit the damage. You'll be up to your final at bat in the sixth, trailing by at least 5, and there's runners at second and third. John Fossian is 0 for 1 with a walk and a pop-up. Two and one, or 1 and 1, excuse me. No, I trust you. I trust you. If it's on the scoreboard, I'm going to say it. Yeah. Now 2 and 1. For Van Cleve, Mississippi, they will have the top of the order up in the sixth. 1, 2, and 3. 3 and 1. And the bases are loaded again. Third walk in the inning, also a hit by pitch. Brasinho. He's 1 for 1 with a walk and a single. Takes the ball high. So Van Cleve is going to play today as well, but they're going to be on a different field. They're going to be on Community Bank Field if this score holds. They'll play the winner of Laurel, Mississippi and North Carolina here in about 2 hours, give or take. I'm working the early shift today. I'll let y'all have it after this one. 3-1. Nowhere to put him. Eighth batter to bat here in the fifth. Popped up over the head of the second baseman's going to score one. They're going to hold the runner at third, so it's just going to be an RBI single. And it's 8-2, Pontiff. Racino now 2 for 2. Brady Bear is 0 for 1, reached on an error and walked. Ninth batter to bat in the fifth inning. This was a 4-2 ball game when we started the bottom of the fifth, and now it's ballooned to a 6-run lead. And there for a called strike. If Pontiff, Louisiana were to score 4 more here in this inning, that would end it early. And they've already sent 9 to the plate, so they string, it wouldn't be any more than probably about 2 hits together, and that would be ball game. And they're loaded with 1 out. Now 6-1. Natchitoches, Texas leads on the field behind us. That game only in the fourth? Oh, okay. So our water break was 2 whole innings ahead. Seven to 1. Here's a base hit up the middle. Gonna score 2 runs. It's now 10-2. Throw comes in, and it's a 2-run single for Bear. And as I just mentioned now, a base hit could possibly win it. Crucia's 0 for 1, struck out in the second, walked in the fourth. And if the runners could move up on a wild pitch, a walk, something in the dirt, his base hit may win it. Fouled back at the chain link fence here. I'm leading the field, I think, in the last 2 weeks on run rules, so just put me down for one of those. Four hits in the inning. 6 runs have scored. We've had 3 walks, a hit by pitch. And now this is the number 11 hitter. High fly ball, left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. That could do it if they wave the runner around third. They do. Here comes Bracino, and Louisiana is going to walk it off. Apologies, that was Bear who came in sliding for the go-ahead run. So a walk-off 2-run double for Crucia. And Pontiff, Louisiana is going to win this one 12-2 in 5 innings. Let's call that our play of the game. Crucia and the number 11 hole gets a walk-off 2-run double. He was the 10th batter to bat in the inning. And you see Bear coming around, scores all the way from first to win the game for Louisiana. So Pontiff, Louisiana will play the winner of Natchitoches, Texas, and the game behind us, and it most definitely is going to probably be Natchitoches. So coming up at 4:15 here on the DYB YouTube channel, you're going to have most likely Natchitoches, Texas, and Pontiff, Louisiana. So we'll see you. Thank you for tuning in to today's broadcast on the DYB YouTube channel. You're watching the 2026 DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.